So in this session, I am going to talk about arithmetic coding. So arithmetic coding is used for text compression. So it is used for generating the code words for the entire word, not for each character. The main advantage of this arithmetic coding is it can achieve 100% efficiency even the source statistics is not in the order of 1 over 2 power n. So now I am going to discuss about this arithmetic coding by using a problem in which the source consists of 5 symbols. Then I am going to discuss how the entire word is encoded and how it is decoded at the receiver side.
Consider a source that consists of five symbols: E with a probability of 0.3, N with a probability of 0.3, T occur with a probability of zero point 0.2, W occur with a probability of zero point 0.1, and dot occur with a probability of zero point 0.1. So here dot is considered as the end of the word character. Now from these discrete memorial source, using arithmetic coding, we are going to find the code word for the symbol for the word bench. So now first we have to arrange the symbols in cumulative probabilities. So now first the symbol E occur with the probability of zero point 0.3, therefore 0 plus zero point 0.3 is 0.3. Then N occur with the probability of zero point 0.3, therefore 0.3 plus 0.3 is 0.6. Then T occur with the probability of 0.2, therefore 0.6 plus 0.2 is 0.8. Then W occur with the probability of zero point 0.1, therefore 0.8 plus 0.1 is 0.9. Then dot occur with the probability of 0.1, therefore 0.1 plus 0.9 is 1. So first the symbols are arranged in this order. So the probability range for E is from 0 to 0.3, and for N it is from 0.3 to 0.6. Then for T the range is from 0.6 to 0.8, and for W it is from 0.8 to 0.9, and for dot it is from 0.9 to 1. So now the symbols are arranged in this order. So now first character in the word to be transmitted is W. Therefore, you can put one underline for W that indicates this probability range is going to be divided into 5 different intervals. So now the range is 0.8, therefore in the next stage this 0.8 will come here. Then the upper bound for this W is 0.9, therefore this 0.9 will come here. So now this range 0.8 to 0.9 will be divided into 5 different intervals. So the task of this arithmetic coding is, for each character in each stage we have to find the lower bound and the upper bound for each character. So here for E the lower bound is 0.8, then we have to calculate the upper bound. So here the upper bound is given by the lower bound of E is 0.8, therefore you can take 0.8 here, 0.8 plus this 0.3 denotes the probability of E, which is 0.3. Then this 0.1 is the range which we are dividing. So this range is here. So 0.8 to 0.9 we are dividing. Therefore 0.9 minus 0.8 will give you 0.1. So now when you add up this, we will be getting 0.83. Then the upper bound for N is the 0.83, which is the lower bound, plus 0.3 is the probability of N multiplied by 0.1. So this 0.1 denotes the range which we are dividing. Then for T, the upper bound is 0.86 plus 0.2 into 0.1. Then for W, the upper bound is 0.88 plus 0.1 into 0.1. Then for dot, the upper bound is 0.89 plus 0.1 into 0.1, that will give you 0.9. Now the next letter in the word is E. Therefore, you can put one underline here for the character E. Then we are going to divide the interval of E into 5 different intervals for all the symbols. Therefore, this 0.8 will come here, this 0.83 will come here. Now this probability range is divided into 5 different intervals. Now for the letter E, the character E, the upper bound is given by 0.8 plus 0.3 into 0.03. So here 0.8 is the lower bound of E, this 0.3 is the probability of E, and this 0.03 is this range. So this range is 0.83 minus 0.8, that will give you 0.03. Then for n, the upper bound is 0.809. So this 0.09 is the lower bound of n. Then this 0.3 is the probability of n. Then 0.03 is the this range. So 0.83 minus 0.8. And similarly, the same procedure is carried out for finding the upper bound for t, w and dot. Then the next character which we want to transmit is n. So now first we put the underline for n. So this it denotes this frequency, this probability range is going to be divided. Therefore 0.809 will come here, 0.818 will come here. So now this range, that is 0.809 to 0.818, will be divided into 5 different intervals for the symbols E, N, T, W and dot. So now the upper bound for E is given by 0.809. So 0.809 is this value, and 0.3 is the probability of E, and 0.009 is the interval which we are going to divide. So here the interval, this is the interval which we are dividing. Therefore this interval will be 0.818 to 0.809. So this difference will be 0.009. So now when you do the calculation, that is 0.809 plus 0.3 into 0.009, that will give you 0.8117. Then the upper bound for n will be 0.8117. So this is this value plus 0.3 into 0.009. Then the upper bound for t is 0.8144 plus 0.2 into 0.009 will give you 0.8162. Then the upper bound for w will be 0.8162, this value, plus 0.1 into 0.009, that will give you 0.8171. Then the upper bound for dot will be 0.8171 plus 0.1 into 0.009. Then the next letter to be encoded is T. Therefore you can put one underline here. Therefore now this interval 0.8144 and 0.8162 will be divided into 5 different intervals. So this 0.8144 will come here and 0.8162 will come here. So now this interval will be divided. Then the upper bound for E will be 0.8144, which is this value, plus 0.3 is the probability of E, and 0.0018 is the interval which we are dividing. So this 0.0018 will come from 0.8162 minus 0.8144, that will give you 0.0018. Then the upper bound for n will be 0.8194, this value, plus 0.3 into 0.0018. So that is this difference, 0.8162 minus 0.8144. Then for the upper bound for t is 0.81548 plus 0.2 into 0.0018. Then the upper bound for w will be 0.81584 plus 0.1 into 0.0018. Then the upper bound for dot is 0.81602 plus 0.1 into 0.0018. So now in the word WENT, we have encoded all these words. And finally the interval, the probability interval for the dot is from 0.81602 to 0.8162. So once we have encoded all the characters, now we can stop the procedure. Now the code word for vent is, the code word is greater than or equal to 0.81602. So that corresponds to the lower bound for dot, and less than 0.8162, that corresponds to the upper bound for dot. So now you can transmit any value, you can transmit any value in this interval for as the code word for the word vent. So now for example, if you select 0.8161 as the code word for went, then this 0.8161 is converted into a binary bits. Then these binary bits are sent to the receiver. In the decoder, these binary bits are converted into the corresponding floating point number, say 0.8161. Then again that value is applied to these iterations. So now 0.8161 in the first step, the 0.8161 lies in this range. Therefore, that corresponds to the character W. Therefore, the first character in the received word is W. Then, in the second stage, 0.8161 lies in this interval. Therefore, the second character present in the received word is E. Then, in this stage, 0.8161 lies in this range. So, this range corresponds to the character N. Therefore, the third character of the received word is N. Then, the fourth stage, 0.8161 lies here. So, this corresponds to the character T. Therefore, the fourth character of the received word is T. Then, the next stage, the 0.8161 lies in this range. Therefore, that corresponds to the character dot. So, the dot represents the end of the character. Therefore, the received word will be WENT, went. Thank you.